to see everyone. It's weird because I can't see you guys, but I can feel that you're here with me. Um, yeah, there's a lot to be said. I'm very excited about this demo day. I'm very excited to see what projects, what's the feel in DeFi after seeing a 50% price correction on the market. So I hope it's going to be a good day for all of us. Obviously, from Launchpool side, we are excited to see who can we bring to the Launchpool community, and who can we bring to Launchpool Labs, our newest blockchain incubator. But my keynote today is not going to be about what we're doing. It's more going to be about the industry, and I want to start with a very nice story. I think it's an African story about the truth and the lie. So it goes something like the truth and the lie were taking a walk in the forest, and they come across a fountain, um, and so the lie goes, oh my god, it's such a beautiful day outside, there's a pond and there's a fountain, maybe we could take a swim in the pond and then enjoy some water from the fountain. And the truth was like, yeah, you're right, maybe we could. So then they take their clothes off, they go into the pond, and at one point, um, the lie slips out, steals the truth's clothes, and leaves the truth lying naked in a pond. So ashamed, the truth stays in the pond for tens of years, hiding and not showing herself, while the lie travels through the world dressed as truth. So the this brings us to, okay, so what is the truth around centralized finance, and what is the lie around decentralized finance? And I think the truth is um, that this is all an experiment. It's new technology. Crypto itself is an experiment. We're trying to build alternatives, basically, to the traditional financial ecosystem, which we know is fragmented, which we know is rigged, which is highly political, and has pretty much hard barriers of entry. And then will DeFi actually help us? Will DeFi be the change that we want to see in the world? That's a question that we'll probably be able to answer in a couple of years. But there's positive movement in the industry itself. We're seeing Bitcoin more of a store of value. We're seeing institutions coming to Bitcoin. We're seeing, all of these companies diversifying their investment portfolio and using Bitcoin as a safe haven. And this puts Bitcoin in a league of its own. Very few companies are actually innovating and building around Bitcoin at this stage, whether it is privacy or making it more efficient, and to be used as an alternative to cash and fiat. But there is a place for every startup. And I like to think that we want to diversify the crypto industry, and we want to provide solutions. So you have all these protocols coming up now, a lot of them built during a bear market, and they have potential. Whether they'll make it or not, I think it is up to the startups building and to us as a community, and as enablers in the ecosystem, and supporters, mentors, advisors, builders, to see where it's going. So I want you guys to enjoy today's demo day with an open heart, with an open mind. Be open and be curious about all of these projects and all of these teams that have dedicated a lot of their time into building what they believe it is a solution, an alternative solution to the current financial market. And I want us for a moment to be less maxi about a certain protocol and just be open and inclusive, and agnostic in this sense, because we don't know if it's going to be one protocol to rule them all, or if each protocol has its own, perks and benefits, and if each protocol can bring something new to the table, which will help us build an alternative to the current system, I think it's a small win for all of us. And I think it's something to look forward to. I know today we'll have projects building on, Binance Smart Chain and Aave protocol and Matic, which is now Polygon, and Polkadot. Solana is especially a a favored one among the community currently. And as Justin said, alternatives to Bitcoin, and bringing Bitcoin and DeFi together, which is really exciting to see. Now, the funny thing is, I had something else in mind for the keynote, but just I had this call today from an insurance guy, and he spoke to me about, depositing my fiat into a private pension fund and thinking about the future and all of that. He was trying to be so politically correct about it. And, I told him, but do you know that you're actually putting your fiat, your cash, which is losing value from one day to another at a microscopic level, but it impacts you in the long run. And you're putting that money and locking it in. And at the end of your retirement, you may not have not even half of what you thought you had to help you for retirement. And that us as a younger generation, born in the 80s and 90s, we're more open to actually use that money, build companies, invest, and try to do the best we can to kind of grow the amount that we have in our banks or in our wallets, and not be so dependent to the traditional ways. And it was a shock for him. And I think I just I made his day very bitter. But in the same time, it feels so good to send this message that I think we need a mindset shift, and we need to look at things from a broader perspective. And if we do really care about the future, we might as well start building for the future starting today. I hope you enjoy the demo day, and yeah, I'll see you in the comments. I'll see you in the chats. Come say hi to Launchpool. Come join our communities where we're waiting for you to come say hi. Thank you so much.